Good day, viewers. How are you doing today? You're welcome to our daily podcast. Today, we'll be taking a quote by an Irish playwright, a critic, a polemicist, and then a political uh, activist. His name is George Bernard Shaw. He made a quote and he said, "If you have an apple and I have an apple, and we both exchange these apples, then you and I will each have one apple. But if you have an idea and I have an idea, and we both exchange this idea, then each of us will have two ideas." I repeat, if you have an apple and I have an apple, and we both exchange these apples, then you and I we each have one apple. But if you have an idea and I have an idea, and we both exchange this idea, then each of us we have two ideas. It's by George Bernard Shaw. Material things, when you exchange it with people, is either the one you have will reduce. But when it comes to ideas, when you exchange it with people, yours even grows higher. You exchange apples with people, and if they give you the same thing you give them, then you still have just that same thing you have. But many a time they don't even give you the same quantity you give to them. Yet when it comes to idea, if you exchange it with people, the quote is trying to make you understand that you get more. You don't lose that your idea. Now, what is he pointing out to that? As a person, you need to have people that you exchange ideas with. They call them mastermind. Because with these people around and you exchange those ideas you have with them, your ideas that you have will continue growing. I have a question for you. What kind of people do you have around you? Do you have the ones you exchange apples with, or do you still have ones that you exchange ideas with? Now, this thing is trying to tell you that if you have an idea, one way to build up and have more ideas is to get a mastermind where you can share the idea, and then those other people will share their own ideas to you, and the ideas you have will increase. Don't forget the quote. If you have an apple and I have an apple, and we both exchange these apples, then you and I we each have one apple. But if you have an idea and I have an idea, and we both exchange this idea, then both of us will each have two ideas. The quote is by George Bernard Shaw, and I remain the game changer. Do have a splendid day. Thank you.